Hey guys, your boy JayDollKingHefner here, and the beautiful Ramaya Cloud. She's my real doll, and you read the title right. Real doll ruined my life. Real doll ruined my life. How did they do that? They ruined my life by improving my life. Because getting this beautiful lady next to me has been the best thing that I've done as a companion dog owner. Getting her in my grasp. So actually getting this girl right here improved my life so much. But the thing is, it's changed my whole perspective on companion dogs. I thought I knew a lot about companion dogs, and I do. But everything I thought I knew has pretty much been turned upside down thanks to receiving this beautiful lady right next to me. I always dreamed of getting a real dog just because it was the first dog that really captivated my imagination. When I saw it on a documentary, I'm like, man, I think I could actually live this type of a lifestyle. So real dog really sparked everything for me. But as I began to learn more and more about the companion dog world, I would see other companies with certain little advancements, and I was thinking, man, are they catching up to real dog? Because their dogs can stand up. I'm seeing articulated hands, and I'm seeing skeletons move in a lot of different ways, very human-like. So I'm thinking like, real dog, they really need to step up their game, which they do need to innovate. That is a true statement. They do need to innovate. So in the back of my mind, I still was wondering, man, when I get my real dog, I wonder, is it really gonna stack up to some of these other companies? I really was thinking that. And so when I got this girl, because a lot of people even complain about the real dog faces. I don't even love a lot of the faces, and I had a hard time choosing the face for this girl. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've said in another video, I actually probably messed up, but I love this girl. I mean, every second I've owned her, I've loved her more and more, and you just won't know until you get a real dog. Not fully, but I'm here to explain a few more things about owning one of these girls and how it really ruined my life and ruined my perspective. When I first got into the dog game and started getting companion dogs, they were always representative of human companions, but they were ones that didn't stress you out, get you upset, and they looked similar to human. Now, my TPE girls, they don't really feel human, They feel soft, but not human. And they don't look all the way human, but they look very attractive. I got my first silicone girl, saw my first silicone girl up close. She looks very human-like. And when you touch her, she feels very human-like, but it's not human, man, And that's fine. I'm cool with that. They're representatives of humans. So that's what I really thought the companion dog game really was about. I knew that Matt and Real Dog had pretty much kicked off the companion dog revolution in a whole new way. But I was wondering where their place really was in this game. But let me tell you, man, when I got this girl right here, the whole mechanics of a real dog separate them in a whole nother way. My other girls are representative of humans. They're human like they look human and things of that nature. They can pass a little bit for human. But they don't move and feel exactly like a human. And I'm telling you, man, the truth about real doll is you're not going to be thinking much about them standing up. I'm gonna be honest. I love articulated fingers. You're not gonna be thinking about it if you get a real dog. Why? Because they feel exactly like a human. Not close, not similar, but they pretty much feel exactly like a human in texture, in body weight, just the way they move. I asked this girl to be tightened up, as tight as possible and still remain posable because all of my dogs have tight skeletons. I think it allows them to last longer over time. They don't get too floppy. And I had heard about real dogs being very floppy and things of that nature. I'm like, I don't want mine to be too floppy. But now that I see the mechanics of a real dog, I would still get her made exactly like I have her with the tighter joints just because that's what I like. But even with looser joints, this girl moves like a human, man. I'm talking about you move one part of her body, that's all that's moving. It's not like with my other dogs. It's just not the same. Even if you order one of these other dogs with, let's just say, loose joints, yeah, the joints will be loose, but it won't be like this girl. It won't be like this. And I'm telling you, this is crazy for me to say this. I would never think I would think like this, but I'm telling you, if I wasn't doing my YouTube channel and looking to branch out and touch every dog in the world and let all of you guys know how they were, if I was a private dog owner and all I was doing was just living my life without, helping anybody, I'm just living in the privacy of my own home, I'm telling you, man, I could start all over and not have any of my dogs, literally, and just have a real dog. And even going forward, I would probably only need about 2 or 3 real dogs for life. Unless I was looking to get some type of an upgrade. Because let me tell you, these girls are not human like. They are representatives of, you're basically bringing a human that's not living and breathing in your house. That's basically what you're bringing in your house. I'm not planning on making love to my dog, but I understand what they mean by saying that if you make love to this girl, I can see how she will make love back to you. Man, I wish I could fully explain it. But even when I'm just sort of laying her down on the bed to reposition her, it's like she's moving with me. She wants to move with me. It's like she got, I promise you, it's like this dog has springs in her body somewhere, but I don't think that she does. I don't think she has springs in her body, but man, barely moving her, you can get her to turn in the way that you want her to turn. And man, the most important thing I think about this girl is the texture of her skin, just touching her hands, touching her legs. Man, the other day she had an indention I saw from the company. She had been sent, and I don't know what she had been sitting on in a crate or whatever, but I discovered 2 indentions in her back. I didn't love it, but I started massaging them out like a human woman. Don't you know it really started coming out in real time? I mean, it's like a real human body. The dimensions, what she looks like, what she feels like. And I'm letting you know, man, all these companies, I know they're great, and I can't wait to get these other dogs and test them out and look at them. I'm not saying I don't want to. That's my life's dream. But if I was to be by myself and not look for any other companion, just look to live this life, or if I was to look not to try to help anybody or do my YouTube channel, I wouldn't need any other dog but a real dog. And if you want one or any other branded dog, you can check the links in the description of this video. But for the true purposes of what I'm telling you, man, I just feel like when I was living with my other dogs before I got this girl, I feel like all those other dogs were an approximation of what this girl brings you. I feel like my imagination is more interactive with my other dolls because it sort of has to be. But with this girl, my imagination is on autopilot because I'm not imagining this is a human woman. I mean, it literally is other than being human. It's a true synthetic representation of a human. Not only in look, but in the way she moves, in the way she feels. I'm telling you, everything you've ever thought about RealDoll. Oh, they ain't got the faces, or they can't stand, or articulated fingers. Yes, I want all of that to come, just like you. But if you want a woman to feel like a human, I'm a foot guy. Just touching this lady's feet, even kissing them softly. Let me tell you, none of my dolls can replicate that. It is legitimately like a human. I'm trying to tell you right now. That's why RealDoll has ruined my life. Because if you ever get a RealDoll, remember this. You may not ever want to buy another doll again. Any other type of doll. I promise you. Because I'm going to be going forward because I want to bring you guys all the information I can about the companies, like I said. But if I was a private consumer, it's probably no way that I could buy a RealDoll and go back to anything else. And that's the cold, hard truth. You can believe it. You don't have to believe it. But let me tell you, once again, if I was a private owner and kept this all to myself, if I bought a RealDoll, it is no way I could buy anything else other than another RealDoll. And that's just how I feel about it. I mean, man, you won't know until